Hey guys. So I want to start by talking about how I was talking about One Piece, and so they finally announced that they're bringing out the old cards, not how they've been doing it. So originally, how they were like, okay, some of the cards are getting a little too expensive, we're just going to be sending them off. What we will bring out promos of them in the packs, like the tournament packs, right? Because that's what the tournament packs are. They're not new cards, but they are new arts for old cards. They announced that they're reprinting the old packs, OPO1, OPO2, OPO3, and I'm not sure about OPO4 or 5. They didn't announce too much about that. But all these cards that are happening to be going up huge amounts. We have Basil Hawkins. He's a common, but he comes out of one of the decks. He's up to $4. Um, I really want to point this out. This is a common card. He's out of one of the decks, obviously, so he is going to be a little bit higher. But he's at 449 right now. That's crazy. One sold for 449 online, so they also had to pay shipping, obviously. So cards are slightly cheaper. We have decks like Kaido. Set 4 is $125. We have set 6 that is $71. We have leaders from OPO1, OPO2, and OPO3 going for hundreds of dollars at least. And then like Arlong was going for, I can't remember. Yeah, he's going for 70. He was at like $20 one day. I got him right when he was at 30, and then I thought about selling it, didn't sell it, and then I finally sold it for 110 at one point. Even though it wasn't worth 110, I got 110 value out of it because I traded cards. I wanted some cards. The guy was like, "I'll pay you money, or we can do 110 trades," and I was like, "I'll do 110 trades. Here's this. I get this," and then so I got the rest of my deck. I got my Edward Newgates before they went up. I got some other stuff before it went up, but I really want to point out cards are going high really fast. Um, if this keeps happening with any card game known to man, if a card game goes too high too fast, it crashes. It's been going way too fast. It was really reassuring when they started the game, and it felt really well, and it slowly went up, and some of the older people don't believe it's going to crash. At this point in time, I truly do think it will crash unless, I mean, the market's obviously going to crash. That is a fact that is going to happen. So if you have cards that are worth a lot and you're just holding on to them, I would personally sell them, and I say to you guys, sell them if you want to get your money out of them, because they will never be that high again unless something crazy happens. But whatever they're at right now is what they're going to be at the highest, unless certain cards don't. Like blue Luffy leader, he will stay the same. He didn't get announced that he's getting reprints, but they are reprinting stuff, so it's a really big fact that truly did come out. You can look it up yourself. I'm not going to go to that area, but cards that shouldn't be as high as they are, like common cards that should be a cent, because you have to pay something for a card, right? You have cards. This one's obviously OPO5. OPO5, yeah. He's going for 9. That's more normal. But all the prices on these leaders will be dropping very, very fast. We have Zoro. He is a leader. He has two arts, his $43 art, and then his almost $400 art. 365 right now. He will be dropping hundreds and hundreds of dollars. He'll probably end up at 110, 130 by the time that this whole thing's over. Unless the game goes really badly and then it goes down really far, and then he's still going to be one of the high price cards for the game, obviously. But he will still it will be sad. So you have OPO1. I think a single pack of OPO1 is a crazy amount of money. I can't find it apparently because I don't know how to find stuff. SED Product. Okay. just go to sealed product. Wow, it still doesn't work. Okay. Did it uncheck market, I'm guessing? Yeah, it's acting weird. Okay. Oh, there we go. Sealed products. So we have the single packs of $8.74 for this one, and then we have for a whole box of OPO 6 or OPO 5. I got 4 boxes at one point because we got 4 boxes all together. We got them in person. Everybody got I think about 3 or 2 to 4 boxes. But yeah. So they gave us those at the card store. That was really nice. We went to a couple different ones. Just got like 1 apiece, and then left a couple. But we got ours at 150. They're at 300 now. We opened ours because we don't resell stuff. We have packs like these packs were I think at, as you can already notice here, the price is already going down on this kind of stuff. Not a lot, obviously. But OPO 4 is one of the least wanted boxes, and it's still going for 180. That's about $40 over what it should be. That's always a little sad to see. You can still get some decks for understandable price. They were going for 15 though. That was a really big point to notice. Is the packs were about $15 a piece. The 3 liters wasn't. That was a really nice thing, is the 3 liters actually came with what I think it was worth. It was about, I think, $30, so it's still around the same price. But $30 for the 3 liters. It comes with 3 liters and then other stuff, right? And then we have the $15 decks. It comes with 1 liter and then a whole deck, and some of the cards in the deck are not able to get unless you get them out of that set. And then we have these 2 are 15 apiece. They went up to about, this one doubled almost, right? The starter hat, straw hat Luffy, red, almost doubled from what you could have got it at the start. And then we have Big Mom. She started at 15 and she's at 35, so she doubled and some more. Not much more, but still. So yeah, so OPO 3, I want to point this out. This is 234. It started as 150, so if you do the math, it's almost doubled. It's about $50 under doubled, so it's a little less. But 234 is still a crazy amount. It's about. Oh yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So OPO 2, a single pack of OPO 2 is going for about $20. This is not a whole box. This is a pack. And then we have, there we go. Okay, so that pack that I was just talking about, that was $20 a piece, is if you want a box of it, it's $332. That's what they think is fair on the prices online. That's what it's going for, because people want it for that price, right? It kind of mellows out until people don't want it. And then we have this. We have OPO 1. OPO 1 is what everybody wants right now, because you can pull a Zoro that almost pays back a quarter of your price. Still doesn't pay back though. What's crazy, because you could pull all art Zoro. That is the highest costing all art right now for liters, and it doesn't even pay back a box. That is over half a grand for a single box of OPO 1. It's amazing how much it's going for. It's almost depressing, and that's how you know that prices on these things are going to be crashing really hardcore, really fast, and very sad. I'm still going to be playing the game. I think the game's not going to die, but I think the game is going to definitely have a giant drop, and people that are holding on to $1,000 cards and $500 cards. Yeah, like they have the starter deck, so you can get the 2s, and they're super pre-release, so that's always nice. But they're going for $253 when you could get them for about, I would say, I think they're going for about $50 a piece. I think was what they started at, like actually on market. what's not bad, obviously. Like if we go on here, go down here, you can see what they actually went for. So they went for about 70 piece, so that's not bad. So yeah, so they started at 70, went up to $253. That's kind of crazy. A lot of this stuff is going to be dropping. We have Croc. These are super pre-release decks, so they are very special. They are worth the money technically. Not at what they're at right now, obviously, but what they start at. So about 70. So we can look on here. The last one that you can see on here, 81 for him. He's at 165 though. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so if you want one of each of these, it's a set of 4. I think the Kaido is worth a little bit more, and I think the red is worth a little bit more. But they're saying for 4 unopened boxes of 1, Leader 1, Leader 2, Leader 3, and Leader 4, is going to be $1,000 and $300. 1,300. It's a little high, definitely a little high. And then we have Uta. Uta's going for a little crazy. And this is a 15. So this deck started as a 15, and I'm going to point out this is a 6 set. I do really want to point this out. So I'll pull up the calculator, because I'm fancy like that. 6 divided by 135 is, okay, wow, I don't know how stuff works apparently, Jesus. 135 divided by, I think it was 6 decks, so $22 per deck, and this deck's not even out. This is pre-release. It's already up to $22 a piece, and this is before a deck's even out. So this isn't what people are selling them for. This is what people will buy them for right now at the second. So they're much lower than I think later in time it would be. But we have these. So these do normally go for higher. I do want to point this out. This is a pre. So these are the cards. This is not like a disc or anything. Like, cause it kind of does look like a disc. They didn't advertise it well. So they have these special packs that have cards in them. They're the live action cards. So like you're gonna have a Monkey D. Luffy card, you're gonna have a Nami card, you're gonna have an Usopp card, you're gonna have a Sanji card, and then you're gonna have a Zoro card. They're super cool. They're super expensive because they're more expensive. They are more of a collector thing. They're really cool. They're really wanted. That's the cool thing. But yeah. So we have. I don't want to talk too much about pre-release because it does really drop and really go up, and some stuff's wanted more than other stuff, and that's understandable. But yeah, so I'll just go back here real fast before we end the video. I want to point this out. What is Katakuri at? Because I like to always show you guys some of the same thing over and over. So it's at 79. So it's actually only selling for $66. As you can see here, it already dropped about $30 since we had our last video. I probably said that it was going to be going up because that's what everybody thought, and then they announced that everything's dropping, so I didn't say anything incorrect in my last video. I want to point this out, is I didn't say anything incorrect. Please stay updated with my market watches because that is the best way to know what stuff's actually going for if you can't look it up yourself that day. I will be doing one per week, most likely. These videos are getting me a lot more watches than any other of my videos. So, before we get off, I want to show you guys one more thing. So, we have blue, I think it's under Luffy, and then if we go to the 2 things, if you guys want to look this up, it would be leader, and then we want to click promo, and that puts it down to 4 cards. So, we have this card right here. This card was at 80 at one point. I talked about all this. The reason that this card is not going to be getting re-released, from what everybody knows, is because it didn't come out in one of the packs, and that's what they announced to bring out. At least 1, 2, and 3 are coming back out. This card came out of a single pack at a certain special event. Somebody told me at one point on the comments, thank you again. But yeah, that was super useful to know. Thank you again. But this leader, he will only be going up. it's one of those things. It's kind of like we have Eustace. Eustace. Wow, I can't spell. Okay. We're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna click. Yeah, leader. Okay, so there's only 3 leaders. This is the other leader. So this didn't come out of deck. This came out of a special thing that they gave away once. And this is the only other all art, because this came out of a deck. Decks don't get all arts the same as cards that just come out of the packages, like the boxes. So this came out of a set, set 2. I think I said set 4 earlier. Oh, I said it in the wrong order, but still. So he is going for $78. He will only be going up just like Blue Luffy, because these things are not coming out of the boxes. From what they've announced so far is they're reprinting all of 1, 2, and 3 at least. I'm not going to say 4 or 5. I think 5's too early. I think they won't be printing any more of 05 after they're done with whatever they're printing. I think Uta, they're probably going to print more. The cards so the cards are going to be going down. Every single card that you see on here that is overpriced or a little too much for what it is, the prices will be going down. You can open up a pack that has just all your commons can be $10 a piece, and you wouldn't even know, because they're like not even expensive out of all the cards, right? It's just getting a little too crazy. The market's dropping, obviously. People are getting really upset. People are dropping the game. It's a big thing. I saw people in my comments even say, oh, I'm dropping the game. It's too expensive. I'm tired of it. I'd rather just play the sim that I have all the cards and can pay free for. It is definitely better in certain aspects. These cards are going to be dropping, though. So if you guys have some cards that you guys are worried about going down a lot, sell them. It is going to drop them. I just want to point one thing out. If you guys all sell your cards, though, the market does drop. And it doesn't take one person, it takes many people. But it does get a little sad. So this card was, I remember it going for about $20 and then $15. Or $16, I think, when I got into the game. So not that long ago, but still, like I think 5-6 months. This came out of OPO1. It's a $25 card, and it's only a super rare. This is not even one of the most wanted super rares. This is one of the worst super rares, and it's still $25. I think that's all I need to say in this video. I didn't want to make it too long. Please follow, please subscribe, please do everything. I do really like doing these videos. I want to keep doing them for you guys, and I try to do a video every single day now. If you look through my channel, I do one per day. Please follow, please subscribe, and I hope you guys all have a good day.